I really do believe that to some extent, this ideology that every man is cheating has allowed women to justify their bad behavior. The assumption that every man is cheating or will cheat has allowed to justify bad behavior. So my background, I mean, as right now, I don't work in the fashion industry, far from it, but I did spend 12 years in the design industry, fashion design to be precise, and then we went on to do furniture. So we dealt with clients who are very beautiful, gorgeous. We dealt with models and so forth. One thing I've learned is that women will get online and say, well, if it's going to cheat, you go ahead and cheat first. So the assumption there is that the man is readily and able to cheat on a woman. There's opportunities everywhere, left, right, and center for him to cheat on a woman. So what does she do? From what I've learned, observations over a period of time, in different age groups, by the way, a woman will set up the environment, especially in the modern times now. She'll set up the environment where she got guys for different things, a roster. And their justification for the roster is that, well, if this one who I love, the man who's going to come into my life, loves me, I'll give up this roster. If he loves me, I'm going to give it up. I'll stop this. But if it walks away, I won't be as hurt. So now she's getting digged down way more often because, well, there's nobody around. Like, I don't got a man. So I got these dudes who every now and then they got needs and I need them. So they service me. You know what I mean? But if the right one comes along, then I'm going to stop all of that. But, a girl's got needs. So the assumption in all of that is so when the man comes into the picture, it looks like that. It's like, okay, wow, you got quite a collection. You got quite a collection. But she assumes he's doing the same thing. And the reason why she assumes that is because previously maybe she dealt with guys who did that. Now, most men know that most men are about just the regular day. You go to work, you come home, you're tired as hell. You ain't got no time for games. And as you get older, you ain't got no time to entertain nonsense late up at night. You don't want to be up to 01, 02 partying or nothing. Remember when we were younger, we could stay up late. But that still doesn't mean that men have the level of opportunities. A woman puts herself out there and she can have dudes hitting her, having sex with her who don't even care about her. But she sets it up for her convenience. So let's say this guy's a plumber. She lets him hit because he fixes her house every now and then. But to the man coming into the situation, looking at this woman, okay, she's nice, but you got all these guys. She sees nothing wrong with that because she feels that men are doing the same thing. So a lot of women gonna be single because they're not attractive to men because they have all these um, situations which they determine. No man wants to be in competition with another man. At the slightest whiff of another man. I pity men that are in situations where your woman is got many, 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 many friends who are males and they each serve a different purpose. I pity men. In the past, I was in such a situation and I learned that you do not want to compete with that. you know, unless it's just somebody who's just a friend with benefit if you please. Even that's it drains your energy as a man. You need to be about your purpose. So if you got a woman who justifies, and they'll say, well, the reason why I got all of this is because this is how I survive, it's how I live. Now we know the nature of men, and men will not just give you a service for nothing. At some point, there's gonna be some type of benefit. Now, this bad behavior is a bad look for women as far as men looking in, because then they say, well, if that's what women are doing, then I want to be just one of those guys who's providing a little bit of service and I'll get some. But as far as commitment is where the society is going wrong. The commitment where somebody says, you know what, um, you're my person, I'm your person. Let's go. Whatever comes, whatever falls that way. But because their level, the ease to which women can attain attention online, and the ease to which a man, let's say, is at fault. Let's say she's upset. She can just lean on her friends, lean on her network, lean on her connections. It's very easy. So that's not healthy for any man to be in. So that's why I advise guys, don't be in those situations because it doesn't serve you at all. Because you need to have woman, your woman, not that you're sharing. Even the guys with like side dudes, I don't encourage that at all. Like if you want to be ahead and do something that's contrary to what's best for your own interest, do it. But some guys feel like they're benefiting because it's just I don't have the burden of the relationship. But a lot of men I encourage do not get caught up with somebody who has set up that situation where you're just another, or you're coming into and competing with all these male energies who serve a different purpose. That then means that the woman does not have to give you 100% because she understands if it doesn't work, she's got, whatever it is you're doing for her, she can get it from other people. So there's no genuineness in the relationship. There's no solidity in the relationship. There's nothing worth doing and keeping. It's all trend. It's all self-serving. Whatever makes me feel good. So I do believe that part of the other side of things, like because here's the thing: the assumption that men can do it as well is not. It's an assumption. A lot of men generally, what happens is maybe if it's a good-looking guy who's about his game and he knows a whole lot of he knows how to handle females, sure. But a lot of men don't move that way, and so therefore women will set up that idea and they'll preach that idea online. Oh, you marry this dude and or be with this dude and he's only going to cheat. So keep your rust up, girl. That type of thing. Most men are about that business. Good men. They're about this, like, and they want somebody who they can do life with without having to be caught up in the whole mess of accusation. But the reason why I believe a lot of women project that because they know a woman don't have to be attractive to get that going on. By the way, you can say, well, like she don't gotta be attractive because this dude's ready to do things for coochie. Okay, CP. So a lot of women become CP essentially, community coochie, and a lot of women don't mind that because they feel like that's empowerment. If all I have to do is give him a little bit of coochie for me to get things done, I'm empowered. If all I have to do, electricians, give him a little bit of coochie for him to do all this work that's worth thousands of dollars, I'm empowered. They feel empowered. So in essence, you as a man coming in treating this girl as my baby, my girl is my everything, and you're dealing with a community coochie, you don't want that. You do not want to be dealing with CK, community coochie. I said enough. Go ahead, like, subscribe, get the word out if you enjoy the content. Peace, love, and blessings.